I have no idea what to pack for this trip because it's Christmas. It should be cold, but it's Hilton Head, so it could be warm. But we're on a boat, so it could be wet, and it could be windy, which means it could be cold. But then it's in the sun, so it could be hot. So all of the things I'm trying to pack here, trying to get it sorted with all the different layers, but I honestly have no idea. And I don't have any foul weather gear. So we picked up a rain suit at Walmart that hopefully it won't rain, but at least if it does, I'll have that. We're on our way to the airport to pick up our rental car. It's Christmas Day, and we have officially started our trip.
Yeah, we need a rental car because it's a one-way trip driving down, and then it's a sailboat trip coming back. So we'll take a rental car one way. We've rented a pickup truck because we have got so much stuff to take with us. Extra fuel cans, an outboard motor for the dinghy, tools, extra fenders, dock lines that we need to replace, just food, clothes, everything for a week. So that's why we needed a truck.
Yeah. Got everything packed?
Everything's packed. Extra fuel cans, the dinghy, the outboard, fenders, and everything else that we would need for a week on the boat.
Cool.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. But we got a truck.
When we bring our boat, this will be our slip. It's slip number 40. This is the private marina. It's pretty well shielded. This is where we'll call home. And they've got a little pool, clubhouse, and hot tub up there. And as you can see, it's Mariner's Point. It's 5 o'clock. We've been on the road for 3 hours. We got another hour to go. And I just realized we're going to lose sunlight pretty soon. So it may be dark when we get there. Just a real brief description of what we hope to accomplish tonight so we can set sail in the morning at sunrise. Brian's going to change the fuel filters. And what else?
Check the anchor road, make sure the road is connected properly to the boat, and also make sure it's measured out appropriately. If we have to spray paint it, every 10 feet or something, we'll paint it. And then also have to install batteries in the smoke alarm, and the carbon monoxide wired alarm's not working, so I bought another one that's battery operated, and I'll get that in. So we're safe.
And we have to take the rental car back to the rental agency and get back to the boat. So it's going to be a long night.
Could be.
So we just got to the boat. It's after 6 o'clock. We still have a lot of stuff to do. We have a lot of things to get done before we try to set sail at sunrise in the morning. So it's going to be a late night. A quick view of the cabin. We just got here. We have yet to make it our home. It's where we'll be sleeping.
Just started the engine, and this is what's happening. So I guess that's the cooling system got a leak.
So what happened tonight?
Holy Parent told me to start the engine and watch it run. I bust off the engine, and I didn't put any of the panels away, so it's completely exposed so I can see, check for leaks, bust off the engine, come down, and see a geyser coming out of the heat exchanger. I mean, water spewing everywhere. It completely soaked the aft cabin. And shut down the engine. There were no fuel leaks. Shut down the engine and found out that the heat exchanger has a bolt that's inside the heat exchanger that goes to a mount, and it rusted out, and the heat exchanger just pulled away from the mount and there was a hole in it. And so as it's sucking in seawater to cool the engine, it was spraying all over the aft cabin. So now we're dead in the water. We're stuck. We're stuck at the dock. Yep, we will not be going to leaving on our cruise tomorrow morning. We've got to find a mechanic to see if they can maybe swap out the heat exchanger this week. If not, then we're going to see if they can dry dock it and fix it for us to bring it up whenever it's done. But you know, we've got to move this boat by the end of the month.
So we've had a mechanical.
Yep.
It's going to keep us from embarking in the morning at 7 as planned.
When I was here cleaning the boat to get ready for the cruise, the galley sink faucet was a geyser, just like the heat exchanger, just blowing water everywhere. So I've got a new faucet and I've got to install the faucet, which will allow me now to clean the water tanks, because there's some algae in the water tanks, and I can drain those and scrub those and clean the water tanks. And our head flush valve is leaking. Every time you pump the flush valve to fill the bowl and then to drain the bowl, it leaks around the flush valve.
And then your feet get wet.
Your feet get wet, yeah.
And then you step outside and you get that bilge pump wetness everywhere.
Right.
And we got to put Trinity's name on.
Yeah, we get it labeled. So,
rather than doing these things in Little River as we planned, looks like we'll be doing them here in Hilton Head. Even though I was hoping I would not have to make the trip ever again, the 4-hour dreadful drive from Myrtle Beach to Hilton Head. It's possible we might have to do it again.
Yeah, the drive sucks.
This is sailing, this is boating. It's always something. Which we're changing the name.
We're changing the name.
I actually did sleep pretty good last night. We had some experiences that have prevented us from actually setting off on our trip this morning. So today we're going to do more of a maintenance day. But I just wanted to come on and kind of share some thoughts and feelings. This is my morning routine. I've got my tea. I like to start with a little book. This is a great little book. A Year of Miracles, because goodness, I could use one. I'll read a little bit of this. And start with every day with this little 5-minute journal. It's great. It asks you to, prompts you for some gratitude journaling. Got a pretty duck there. And then I've had a lot going on, so this is my journal. And after that, I do about a 15-minute meditation before I actually leave the bedroom. But since I'm not in my bedroom and I'm here instead, this is how I start my day. This is where we slept last night. we slept pretty good. This is also the same place you saw that huge geyser sprout up last night. We are out looking for a mechanic somehow to get our boat fixed. But if you're ever in Hilton Head, you gotta check out the French bakery. It is divine. They have the best crepes and croissants and drinks and coffee. So we're gonna at least enjoy ourselves while we're here. Gonna be putting the new name on the boat. Gotta make sure the stickers come off intact. Here goes. So I have just put the name on Trinity. Her new name used to be Always Something, but we decided to change it to Trinity. So this is Sailing Vessel Trinity.
So I have the galley sink faucet installed, and I am making the connections to the water lines. And from all the videos that we watched, they told us that nothing ever goes smoothly, and I had to go to Home Depot twice to get the right stuff, so there's that. So, new faucet, and because it was leaking really bad there, and had to connect this high pressure hose to some fittings to the faucet, and there we go. Water's off. Haven't turned on the water yet, but we'll have water tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This concludes our first day. It's time for Brian to relax and eat some dinner.